Hello, and welcome to another stream with me, Mark Kuznets. Hi, how's everyone doing? Hopefully, well. I'm here with Arc Raiders after finishing Final Fantasy VII last night. Instead of immediately starting up Sifu or Stardew Valley or any other game, I figured I would take a bit of a breather. We've been going hard at it so far to start this year with Final Fantasy VII. Prior to that, Astrobot and Stray. So instead of just continuing the single player playthroughs and all that jazz, I figured I'd play the game that I want to play when I'm not playing everything else, and that's Arc Raiders. Don't know if I'll continue this throughout the entire week. Probably not, but for tonight at least, just gonna take it nice and relaxed with this game, which I'm still getting a feel for. Still very new and still very fresh. Still very not good at it. But we'll just jump right into it with all these stupid quests. One dude wants me to throw grenades to destroy some arc machinery, but it must be a specific type of grenade. Because I did it the one time and the dude was fucking did not have anything to do with me. Did not give a shit.
If you're looking to blow some stuff up, I got you covered. If you need more grenades, you can always build an explosive station in your workshop.
Probably should have kept those. I guess I sold those grenades. Oh, fuck me. Oh, they're easy enough to make. I need to make some more ammo.
Look great on paper, but I'll need someone to chuck them at some machines to know anything for sure. Let's move to that location.
Hey, 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 living large. How you doing? How's your day been? Yep, I'm raiding your arc. Boy. How the hell did he hit me? Oh, I did not reload there.
Let's move to that location.
Seems like everything's already been raided. Kind of sucks when that happens. I feel like that happens a lot. Get spawned into a map that's already been raided of all the good stuff. And I don't know how you account for that. No idea. That's for Wanster to comment on. He's still kicking. Not anymore. Somebody was talking off in the distance.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, can you move up?
Of course. Of course. The first game I played, I haven't gotten killed in like forever.
I need your ammo.
First game I stream, fucking dude kills me. God damn it. I hope you enjoyed my shit loot, you douchebag. I didn't hear what he said either. That's my only solace in getting killed by another player. I'm still so new and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing that. It's not like they're gonna be getting anything good out of it. So, good on you. Wait, what am I looking at? This. Oh, I need to make the gun, you dumbass. Probably important.
You can call in a drop from a supply call station. Just keep your gun at the ready when one comes down. They tend to be like honey to flies.
Maybe that's like enough. How do I change this? Oh, there. I don't know if I'm muted or not. I forgot you can turn on the thing this way. Now I'm muted. Yeah, that's how I know if I'm muted or not. These earbuds are loud as shit. I can't hear myself. Anything.
Discover the departure building.
I feel like the second I shoot, it's gonna blow my eardrums out. I was right. These are way too loud. Fuck this shit. Oh my god. I need to lower them. I need to change the settings. Holy fuck. Oh my god. I wanna fucking kill myself for that. I wanna die. Jesus. I guess I can double tap for lower and whatnot. Disconnect. Please connect. Yep. What do I want to do? Where do I that? Double press down. Double press fine. Oh, there we go. That'll work. Okay. Try that. That's better. That is better. We got a way to go. Because I can just turn that toggle. At least this should be better. I'll know when I fire up the gun and blow my eardrums out again. I just wasted 7 minutes not looting though, so that's great. A lot of worthless loot is the case always in this situation. That's right. I have a quest to deliver one of those to this. Can I? Was there? No. Was that one? I think that's one. Are you getting a pizza box tonight? Perchance? Pretty decent haul there. $10.30, nice. Oh yeah. I figured obviously wait until you're not busy doing house shit and all that crap, but I did end up picking up Split Fiction, so down to play that at some point over the course of multiple weekends. I'm very curious to hear too how my voice sounds through these earbuds. I never fully trust earbuds to deliver the best voice quality. You're still bummed about the beef patties? Let's see how loud this gunshot will be. What the fuck? Where'd you come from? No, 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 no. Holy shit. How so many? Oh my god. This is not a great situation to be in, you fucking sneaky bastard. That's right, get caught up in the fucking thing, you dumbass. I have a trial for doing damage against flying wounds, so just working towards that. So I don't know why you get double the points if you do it on a special map or whatever it's called. It's kind of a waste to do it here. Oh my god. God damn it. Where do those two fuckers come from? I know I hurt your friends, but I've moved on. Fuck this motherfucker. I hate that guy. Oh, I wasn't reloaded. That sucked.
Oh, I thought I was behind cover, but I wasn't. Where are you? For sure, all the good loot's been taken by now. I've been in here for like 20 minutes. I do not want to aggro anyone else. But of course I did. Not cool, behind the tree. I thought there was a door up here. I mean, it's just raiding. I mean, it's, I don't know. You go in, you look for loot, you have objectives and missions to complete, or you can just go in to fuck with other people. You can run in other people, potentially good, bad, or neutral. And then there are constantly timed event things where you might all be taking down a large robot, where you can work together to take down a large robot, or other stuff of that nature. I'm still very, very new in it. I haven't delved too much into any kind of deeper parts of the game. You want to know why people like it? Ask Monster. I can't speak to it really. You're either into what it's selling or not. I think you are very not into what it's selling, so. It's just a game you try, and if you vibe with it, you vibe with it. You tried it, you did not vibe with it, so. I mean, the best way to figure it out, live and large, is to try it. And you have the ability to do so for, I mean, that's the best way to try anything out. And you have the ability to do so at no cost, so. That would be my main tip on that front. I don't think you have to hit those. And part of the fun is that tension of not knowing what'll happen if you run into another person, if you'll run into another person. Can't. Okay, dude. Fucking fuck off. I need to get to that elevator. Ready to tune. Like I said. I don't really think you gave it much of a shot, though. It seemed like you maybe did a tutorial thing. Or did one thing and just left, so. That's fine. Again. Everyone likes different things, it's fine. I'm the king of not liking what most people like. It's also an online thing, which is not your thing.
Have your eyes adjusted to the dark yet, Raider? Loot is ripe for the picking while most of Toledo is asleep, though my suppliers say that Ark is twice as vigilant after sunset.
I wanted to call it for this thing, but I didn't think about where I would be going and what I would be using for cover. I think that's that's this. The loot is all surely gone. Ooh. Good loot for me because I am a newbie. Whoever took down this giant thing. If we have the room for it, might as well just take this. A lot of shit going on. I want to start something with them, though. I knew I wasn't gonna hit shit. What on earth? That big thing is shooting at me. There's like, I guess, the targeting drones for that thing. That's new to me. Oh. I missed that one? Fuck that thing. cover in here. I have some. This is not covered. This is just a door outside. What the fucking Jesus Christ? Of course he's fucking trying to kill me. What an asshole. Why am I running into nothing but assholes? Stream the game and now nothing but people want to fucking kill me.
Initiating ventilation lockdown. Turbine control room. Hold your position.
Hey, thank you very much, Fred. I appreciate it. Good stuff. Hey, anyone else needs a ride? Anyone else? I'm gonna push the button.
I mean, that's a decent example of kind of loop to expect in this, or whether that appeals to you or not. Good people, bad people. Why did I sell those toasters? You dumbass. Why don't we just track every single resource we need? So then we know what's important, what's not. Should have done that right from the start. Wait, there's no way this... What is this done? Yeah. That wouldn't work since the single shot. I don't know exactly how all this works. Oh, so there's a rank base thing. My ranks gonna suck. That's an easy one. Unopened containers. I don't know if surveyors play at night though. Okay, I started in a fresh match. Probably not worth it to
Go to research and administration.
do a high loot area while I can. To starve around. Watch me get killed right away again. I'm a nice raider. I wonder if there's any kind of meta in the game in terms of skins. Where people have decided this skin or that skin equals friendly and vice versa. Give me this cover. Quality of these earbuds is pretty good though. Doesn't give me the strain headphones. It's the most I've used them since I got them forever ago. Ridiculous. Biggest question though is how good is the mic, given that it is not right in front of my mouth and shit like that, seeing as it's a pair of AirPods. Nothing particularly noteworthy so far. There are some stupid spider pieces of shit. I hate these things. I don't know what I need. This is the part where I'm most newbie-ish in that I just don't know everything. I'm not even paying. I just like jumping in the world, jumping into a map and doing this. I enjoyed this loop. This is why, like, for me, I can't really speak to more intricate ways in which this game is good because I just enjoy this. I find this relaxing. Sans, you know, some douchebag killing me for no reason other than to be a douchebag. That's something you have to account for. That's part of the fun. You want to call it that? I don't think these just have big boxes. Which I guess are somewhat rare. I don't always run into these idiots. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's running around somewhere? It must be on the other side of the door. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Kitchen, kitchen. Toasters? I need 3 toasters. Toasters, anyone? So it wouldn't make sense for toasters just to be on tables with no outlet. But maybe 1 toaster. No toast. How rude. Ooh, some shit to sell. I don't actually know the value of this. Oh. All these fancy things. I'm just more so curious than anything. That's so much cloth. That alone is valuable. Seen that before. My God. Again, kind of pointless, but also I just want to see what all this shit's worth. I think I'm good just getting the hell out of here. If I can. If people will let me. I also think the game's just pretty good looking. It has some screen tearing issues, but nothing terrible. As someone who's more sensitive to that crap.
Don't shoot!
I'm good. I'm not running into anyone yet who said don't shoot and then has shot me. I haven't met anyone of that nature yet. Oh my god, where the hell did that dude? I would be willing to kill other raiders though. When I play with Wanster. If he's like, let's kill some raiders, I'll be like, well, you lead the way. Speaking of the devil, he's online right now. Painting the door, nice. They're worth 2,000 a piece. Not really worth the inventory space. That's 5,000. That's worth 3,000 there. Not bad. 3,000. Do I just attach it like this way? That is how you do it, right? leave it there. I've committed to that one. I'm just screwed. What is in this one? Different color. I don't understand what this is. Is this a one-time use thing? Is this something you use it and then you lose it? Or if it's in your like, I don't want that. I do like this outfit though. I will change to this outfit if I get to the point where I can get there. Yeah, what are they haven't given me a new one. The earbuds are also pretty good natural noise isolation things. I don't think I have anything on for that. But I don't hear the outside things too much. I still, at this point in my life, I get really self-conscious and nervous about talking to strangers in voice chat.
Watch your backs, Raiders. The matriarch has been spotted near your location.
Let's go to
Keep
the
your wits
village.
about you if you decide to go anywhere near, and always keep a close eye on her children.
Inherently don't trust you. I don't know. I also just assume I'm significantly older than much of the player base, even though I know plenty of people my age play games. I don't know. I feel like I'm not gonna run into those people. What's next on your watch list? Other than continue with Hitchcock, of course. I should use these earbuds more often. They're pretty nice. Oh, Christ. Obviously, they're not good for games where I want to listen to a podcast while I'm playing them or something like that. But where you want a better, more immersive experience, are good. What is going on over there? None of my business, that's what. Blowing a fan on that, on paint, is something people do to make it drive faster, right? I feel like that's something I remember. Huh. Never got one of those before. Put that in my safe pocket. I once tried to make one of these jumps before, and I completely whiffed. Like that. Except I fell all the way down. I think radios are just selling this. So it's hustle clean, I know that. A fine wristwatch. Come on, people. Where are all your fucking toasters? More garbage, but I'll take it because I got nothing else currently. Garbage is better than nothing. Somebody come through and take all the good stuff. Is that what we're dealing with? Somebody got here, took all the toasters. What? There's a tick in here? Where in the hell did you come from? This is not the place for toasters. Not for me, at least. This time. There's still some more houses to check. Have you watched any of Mike Flanagan's stuff? Midnight Mass, Haunted Hill House, Haunted Bly Manor. Ooh, a toaster. Put your gun away. As much as we like that, we want the toaster. The toaster is more important. Put that in the safe pocket. What was that? Vibration. Is that a supply cache thing? I've heard so much about. Oh god. I feel vibrations. I have no idea what it's from though. I don't know if you just get vibrations when things are moving. I don't know. They feel weird. They don't feel... They feel suspect. I've also never tested these earbuds out to see what the battery life on them is. Why am I getting all these damn keys? Sheesh Louise. I feel like what they probably have to do most in this game for support is just increase the location options. I feel like that's where the big expansions and updates would come from. That is just an assumption though. What? Are you don't see me, right? I think you see me. This is not good. I guess that's where I want to go.
Let's go to that location.
Gonna find any more toasters this run. 99.9% sure. Should have known. When you get the pizza box, do you choose to get two, or is it always that's what the option is? You get two of them. They usually have 5. You can get whatever. Have you ever considered getting all 5? Just let it ride. Get all 5. That's what they say. Let it ride, get all 5. I can't believe I whiffed on that. Alright. I got it. Please don't shoot.
Wanna go together?
I'm good. A party of 1. I would hope they would limit you. But then if you're a regular like you can get free reign. You can get, for you, they give you the hidden option. You want 10 pizza boxes? Got it. Oh, that's all right. I don't even know if I can expand my inventory that many more times. Those are worthless. Pretty sure this. I don't need this. You had to spawn me so far away.
Standing, Raider? You'll find the unfinished structures scattered around the valley. Look for construction signs and cones. My previous crew came under heavy fire before they could finish up.
I don't have the time for you right now. I've got a job to do. Can everyone just leave me the F alone? I'm looking for toasters. I want to get to the point where I can respect my character already. I want a prestige so I can fix this fucked up skill tree. A lot of garbage there. Whatever. Finish looking. This is what I want to see. I don't actually know what an arc courier is. Does not help me. Like in this mission, that's the objective for this timed thing. Taking out that giant thing. Work together with other raiders, take it down, get some sweet loot, I'm sure. I in no way have the arsenal to help out in any way, shape, or form. I don't think these have them, that possibility. I think that's one of the things that's special about the official Xbox headset, but it would be nice if you could dual feed in, like if I could, while listening to my Xbox, I could also feed in from my phone a podcast or music or stuff like that. That would be nice. I never had luck finding toasters in houses last time. There was one in that diner though. This might have been it. This place has already been looted anyway. I think it was someplace on the spaceport that I actually found all three of those toasters. This is where the toaster was. And there's no toaster today. Let's see what other places they suggest. Oh my god. My inventory's full? How did we get there? I thought that was another. Well, this. Man, fucking. Shut up. Do they still make car alarms that warn you that you're getting too close? Is that still a thing? Ooh, a blueprint. This one's valuable. Fertilizer is valuable. I think it's pretty bad. It might only be 1,000, but I think 3 pieces of shit is pretty good. What the fuck? You don't see me. You can really see the screen turn right there. Oh god, there's some bad stuff. The screen tearing has come out to play right now. Oh yeah, I have some movie codes for you as well. And I hope everything in the box was that it arrived well. I tried to pack it as thoughtfully as I could, as neatly and as tidy as I could. Eliminating the amount of shifting it could do. The jacket with the koi fish, the purple one, that one's my favorite. I also really like the tiger one, the green one, but the purple one with the koi fish, I adore so much. But I had to accept that I'm just not a bomber jacket person. It's not fit my personality at all, or my look, or anything. I mean, nothing fits my look. I look like shit.
Go to the village.
Hey, don't shoot!
It'd be kind of stupid to kill another raider at this point in the match too. Look at the time, it's only been 2 minutes. How much could anyone actually have to loot off of them? At this point, nothing. I can't see, I can't see, can't see. Ah! the fuck? There's a third one in there? Jesus Christ. Where's the third one for loot? That's not a good oil. It's just whatever. Yeah, just that. Expired pasta, that's definitely not worth anything. Really hoping I'd find a toaster. Just go and not have to come back here. Oh my god, again? Can I? No, there's no way they would allow you to do that. That would just... be ridiculous.
Head home at the forest air shaft.
You have one window frame. Like counter backsplash left. Nice. Almost there. Almost there. What's next after you finish that? You already know what you'll be working on next.
Tian Wen here. You can call in a drop from the supply call station. Keep your gun at the ready when one comes down. They tend to be like honey to flies.
That's it? Gotta treat yourself to something, man. Get a donut box. Get a carrot cake box. In here. Take their loot. Some over there. I want to find a courier to loot. I feel like there are usually some couriers down there. Electric State. I'm assuming that it sounds like some horrible Amazon or Netflix movie starring Chris Pratt. That is the one? There's only one? Aren't there like half a dozen at least that he's done? Not half a dozen Electric States, but half a dozen shitty Netflix and or Amazon movies Chris Pratt has made that all kind of blend together and feel / look the same. Ooh, I think that could be a courier over there. Highest budget movies ever made. I'm sure they got their money back. Is it Netflix or Amazon? I'm just waiting to see how much the Amazon, that's not Amazon, but the Warner Brothers merger purchase thing, how much that inflates Netflix's prices. Because they sure don't know how to spend money. It's no red state. I feel like you're confusing that title with something else. Because I'm pretty sure Red State is the movie directed by Kevin Smith that was about some religious cult thing, potentially based on a true story. It's an interesting movie, just based off the fact that it's Kevin Smith making something very outside of his norm, and I remember it not being the worst thing, but also not quite so successful. I think that's a courier. Red State is the highest budget Kevin Smith movie. I don't know about that. I feel like Cop Out is probably the highest budget Kevin Smith movie, maybe, with Tracy Morgan, Bruce Willis, and Sean William Scott. Where Sean William Scott's a parkouring thief, and he dies at one point when he's doing some parkouring, and I think just falls on his head and snaps his neck. I feel like Bruce Willis alone would have cost him more than most of his other movies. I wonder if he did that for Kevin Smith, or I don't know the time frame, but Kevin Smith was in Live Free or Die Hard, so they would have potentially met there for the first time, and then Kevin Smith might have been like, "Hey, you want to do this movie with me?" And Bruce Willis is like, "Yeah, I'm kind of. I think I might be in the early stages of Alzheimer's and shit. So sure, why not? I don't fucking know what today is anymore." I'm curious now what his most expensive movie is, though. Actually, do you know for a fact it's Red State? I wonder if it could be Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, because there's so many cameos and so much bullshit happening in that. Obviously, he's not made any kind of $100+ million movie, so it's just a matter of the cost of actors, probably primarily, and potentially some kind of special effects budget. Jersey Girl? Jesus Christ. I never would have thought his most expensive movie was a rom-com with Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. Maybe J-Lo was just incredibly expensive, but you'd think she'd give him a discount because, you know, Kevin Smith and Ben Affleck are buddies, and I think they were going out at the time. I don't think they met there and then started going out. That could have been the time frame. I don't know. I don't really follow celebrity relationships. Okay, just listen. Somebody's been here though. Does she still do anything? Does she still work? I think I remember seeing something where she made a movie called Marry Me recently-ish. But I don't know how recently that is. I didn't see the movie. I think it was her and Owen Wilson, maybe? Okay, that was a terrible shot on my part. Oh, but I didn't reload. She made a movie where she pilots. Oh, I remember that vaguely. I remember that for, I don't know why. I don't know if you brought it up or something. I forgot. Someone, maybe it was a podcast, someone said, this is basically a insert video game here movie. Oh shit, I finally found one of these stupid things. I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit of air strain from the earbuds. Which isn't bad. I could probably already leave here. I only came here for the courier anyway. Is Kevin Smith's career over? As a filmmaker, that is, specifically? I don't know if he has anything in the works. I don't know if he's dabbled with TV shows. Maybe he's just a podcaster now. I don't even know if he does a podcast. I can't imagine there's much demand for him, so he would have to do his own kind of independent funding, I would assume. The only movie of his I like is Dogma. But I'm a sucker for religious-based shit anyway. It's funny, I was thinking about this earlier today. I do all this video game content stuff with the shows and the streaming and all that jazz. I feel like I'm more, well, I'm not in tune with, never mind. I'm not in tune with modern media. A decent collection of older information in my head. No, Final Fantasy VII was my first Final Fantasy. Outside of, again, I played Final Fantasy XI a decent amount. And I played probably the demo for 15, I think. And I played Final Fantasy VII years and years and years ago, hours. I've never played any other one at all. Well, I think I played also the demo for 13 because that was the big deal of it coming to Xbox. It's like, oh my god, Final Fantasy is coming to Xbox. They revealed the game at their E3 showcase. It was such a huge thing. It's like, holy shit. Back when, you know, Xbox felt like an actual competitor. And in many ways, during a lot of that generation, the winner, at least in the States, it was the winner. Obviously, it wasn't gonna hold up to the PlayStation in Japan or even Europe, where I feel like Europe just loves, I don't know, it's like all Gran Turismo and FIFA. FC these days. I didn't want to do that, you dumbass. Why would I want to do that? Final Fantasy X is very much about religion. You might like that aspect. Cool. I think this is my assumption, Conan. I am just gonna like any Final Fantasy game from the PS2 era onward for the quality of life improvements, visual improvements, just overall UI improvements. Playability improvements. Which was it? So with Final Fantasy VII, is one of its big deals too, it's more gritty, grimy nature and more, I don't know, sci-fi leaning tone than fantasy. There's plenty of fantasy in there, but I'm thinking of with Final Fantasy, one of the images I associated with it, and I don't know what this is from, if this is from later games, earlier games, but like that little tiny dude with the blue coat and maybe a red wizard hat, and he's got like a, I don't want to say he's got blackface because that's like something else, but just like a shadowed face, sort of like the little Star Wars creature. That's a character named Vivi. 6 is kind of gritty, roll with mechs and shit. That sounds cool. I want to play a Final Fantasy with mechs. I feel like that's Final Fantasy VIII or something, where they went to this more cartoony aesthetic with big heads and shit, and people maybe don't like it for that in part. Or 9 is that kind of a throwback. I don't even know why I bothered taking an ice cream scoop. Just want a fucking toaster. Go! No! 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 I just want a fucking toaster. Leave me alone. Oh, fuck! God damn it. Why are there no toasters? I just need one more toaster. This game does not want to give me a fucking toaster. There's a toaster in the garbage. The Titus? No, Titus. Is it Titus? Titus?
Hey, don't shoot!
But I have not seen that. I don't know. Well, I may have seen it, but I don't know it offhand. It's not something I read that and I think, oh yeah, I know that. Immediately comes to mind or anything. There's nothing over here.
Don't shoot!
I figured that X was probably the first one with voice acting. That none of the PlayStation ones would have it. They don't have the room for voice acting. Pre-rendered cinematic, all the music. I don't have time for fucking voice acting. No! Oh my god, that thing did that much damage to me? From there? Fuck you. Is this a hot area? No, it's not even that hot. I had... No, don't climb. Where'd he go? That's a flame one. Oh, well, it just blew up on its own. Oh no, I do not have time for you. Are there spiders in here too? Yeah, there are. Sounds good. Give me a toaster. Just leave me alone. Been tempted to pick this up? Yeah. It'd be nice if they did a free weekend at some point for the people who are on the fence. Definitely a game where you have to feel it out and see if it's your thing or not. It's a pretty risky game to just dive in on. Also, hey there, Rob. It's been a very, very long time. I've almost messaged you many, many, many times, but I just never know how to begin that conversation. So many things have happened for both of us over the years. Please leave me alone, person. I'm not gonna shoot you. I miss you too. I do not want to team up, person. Just get out of this level and jump back in here in hopes of finding a fucking toaster. God damn it. Should probably just reconnect in the simplest of ways and not overthink it and be like, okay, well, I have to write a fucking novel explaining all the things that have happened that have put my mind into a completely incredibly messy state. For sure, for sure, for sure. I think about now, right? with Lunchbox up there in Minnesota. Can't even imagine what it's currently like. What blows my mind about that whole situation, more than anything, is the fact that it's I just don't understand how it's not a universal, like, this is not good. This is a bad thing. How anyone could defend what's going on there is just insane. We didn't do all those. Another thing I'll say about this game too is that the price for cosmetics, obviously some people are not going to like this kind of system in a game that's not free to play, but I think they're not as egregious as they can be in other games. Essentially 100 coins equals $1. $13, get outfit, get some base paint, get an emote. $16, get outfit, backpack, emote, new fucking tool, in a backpack, bottom, tchotchke, whatever you call it, and a little charm. Could be worse. What do I want to see here? Return save from damn battle. I can do that. That is the easiest thing to do. It's funny thinking about all the things that have happened since we've last talked. Not life-wise, but just industry-wise. Fucking. Oh, God. I've made Xbox my platform of choice where the vast majority of my library is, and God, do I not have confidence in that anymore. I mean, D&D is awesome. I had that one experience, and I really enjoyed it. The most intimidating part of D&D, though, is just scheduling. That's why I'm excited to eventually get to Baldur's Gate 3 to get my D&D fix. I love the idea of playing that cooperatively as well, where you can just off and do your own thing. Or play together, but potentially what you're doing affects the other person's. Because I loved what little bit I played of, well, just the opening of Divinity Original Sin 2 co-op. That was very, very fun. But yeah, Xbox is just... I blame it all, whether it's true or not, I blame it all on Activision Blizzard King, that acquisition, which to me was always stupid, always overpriced, always ridiculous. And I feel like that has just ruined so much of what they had going for them and what they were building towards. I look at that acquisition and I think to myself, all the money you spent on this, you could have spent a fraction of it on some of the stuff that was being thrown out there for essentially just Embracer to get. They got the crux of it. They could have purchased Tomb Raider and Crystal Dynamics and Eidos Montreal and Deus Ex. I think of studios that have died, and I think, well, maybe if Xbox didn't waste so much money on Activision Blizzard King, they could have saved them and put them towards better pastures, like Volition, one of the rare Illinois-based studios, creators of Red Faction and Saints Row. They're dead. The one that probably hurts the most is... oh, what is their name? Why can't I think of their name now? Oh, it's going to piss me off that I can't think of their name. But the studio behind, most recently, the Middle-earth games, they're making the Warner, not the Warner Bros. They're making the Wonder Woman game. But they did Condemn, they did Fear, they did, obviously, Middle-earth. Such a talented studio and just dead. Monolith, yeah. That's the way I always remember them too, because there's them and then there's the other Monolith that is the Nintendo studio that makes those Xenoblade things or whatever the fuck they are. You're running 5 campaigns? Jesus Christ. That seems exhausting. I would imagine then they'd have to be shorter sessions. You're not... I can't imagine running 5 campaigns and maybe they're only bi-weekly or something. Can't imagine them being very frequent and then also like 8-hour sessions. One on Monday, another on the other Monday. Oh, 2.5 hours doesn't seem. That seems fairly manageable. Oh, fuck. I want to start watching Critical Role. I've seen more of their clips crop up in YouTube shorts, and I think they're entertaining, and I want to watch them as a means to get more familiar with the whole way everything works. Because obviously my experience is that one single session we did where I almost got killed by that stupid fucking blood out of the cave or whatever it was. Fucking bullshit. And that was so long ago that it's not like I remember that much from it outside of Almost getting killed by a fucking rush of water. Like, hey, Mark, you want to try some D&D? It's gonna be a great experience. Yeah, that sounds great. What? I got fucking killed by water? The fuck? I have so many dice, too. I got a gumball machine full of dice. People have been all through. Wait, what? Wait, I just came here to... I came here to just leave successfully. To get that feat done. That's the closest one. I'm assuming probably though, again, Baldur's Gate is the closest way of getting that in a single player video game form. And probably Divinity Original Sin to some extent, but definitely Baldur's Gate. I almost beat the original, well, the first original Sin, that is. I really like that game. Scariest thing about Baldur's Gate 3 is just how long it's going to take me. Because I know I'd play that for a long time. It took me forever to get to Death Stranding, the first one. In part because I knew it would take me a long time and I was waiting for the Xbox release when that was finally announced. And that, I spent like 130 hours in that game. I don't know if this person, do you want to leave? I don't trust you. Get that gun away. Do you do just campaigns with adults, or do you run any campaigns for the younger folk? All adults? Oh my god, I'm so close. Where can I find some surveyors? want to see surveyor vaults. I just want to find surveyors. One with Sean and Preston for 2 years. Nice. When you run the, so also, are all these campaigns D&D, so D&D based, or do you run campaigns that are? Because I don't know if you're using D&D as just a shorthand, or if you are exclusively D&D, or run any campaigns in other universes. It's all D. Okay. That's good. I'm glad everyone was not taken down by that treacherous water. Piracy base, cool. That makes me think of Sea of Thieves and how that's a game I would love to get into. I wonder how long that game has left. Feels like no one ever talks about it anymore. Not even Microsoft. Prettiest water though. There's way more in D&D than I thought there was. At least the possibility for way more. Surprise, surprise, I don't know anything about D&D. The extent of my knowledge is Honor Among Thieves, that movie, and Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. I think there's somebody behind me. I am fucking dead as can be. Get the fuck out of here. Jesus Christ, leave me alone. Cover, 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 cover. Not great cover. What the fuck? I'm trying to fucking... Alright, I'm dead. Oh, there goes all that loot. I mean, not so much loot there, but just my gun and everything. You big Stranger Things fan? I didn't. I had zero confidence. Do you enjoy the final season? And the final episode slash movie, however you want to look at it? Because I only watched the first two seasons when they originally came out, and then I went back and rewatched everything leading up to this final season. I would have preferred if they just changed the way the fourth season ended, expanded a bit more, just gave closure to... God, I can't remember her name now. That girl's got to run up that hill. And, you know, maybe had a movie to end that. I didn't really need the fifth season. Max, yes, Max. My order for the seasons go 4, 3, 2, 1, 5. 3 has some of the highest highs of the series, but also some of the lowest lows. But the highs made it enjoyable enough for me. 1 is just very, very standard stuff. 2, there's some good stuff near the end of it, but also some not great things. 4 starts off rough, but is very, very, very strong through the vast majority of it. Do I have 2 of these? What am I looking at? Why do I have 3 of these guns? When? Where? How? currently making my way through all of Mike Flanagan's shows, and Jesus Christ, do I fucking hate every single one of them. Except Midnight Mass. I first watched his stuff with Doctor Sleep, which I really enjoyed, and Midnight Mass, which I adore. And then I went back to his other stuff, assuming I would like all his other stuff, because I really, really like Doctor Sleep and love Midnight Mass. I did not. I was disappointed by Hill House. Hated Bly Manor. When I rewatched Midnight Mass, I was so happy that I still love that show. And Jesus Christ, I'm one episode away from finishing the Midnight Club, and I want to blow my brains out. I don't know how we could get Midnight Mass so right and then but I'm in the minority, I know that. Tell me something I don't know about everything, always. Alright, we don't... You need to fuck off. Get away from me. I just spawned in. Leave me alone. He was supposed to. There were talks of him. I think he has the rights still. Back in 2022, of him doing Dark Tower for Amazon. What? Ooh, is that what I want? Nope, that's this fucker following me. God damn it! I need cover. Leave me alone. Talks of him doing it back in 2022 for everyone leave me alone. For Amazon. Whether or not that ever happens, I don't know. I think he's currently working on in production, post-production. I don't know the state of it, but I believe he's working on Carrie, a television adaptation of Carrie. His most recent thing that came out, I think, is that Life of Chuck movie based on some Stephen King book, which I thought was pretty awful as well. Can I shoot through this window? Probably not. I don't like the way the... Oh, I can. They're probably too stupid to try. Oh, he just ran right into the building and killed himself. The book was awful. Based on what the movie is, that doesn't surprise me. And that reminds me of thinking of Stephen King. I did see The Running Man. I don't know if it's really accurate to call it a remake, but just the new adaptation of The Running Man. I hated that. But I also think Glenn Powell is an overrated fake movie star. I don't think he's the next coming of the likes of Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt and all them people. He's okay as a part of a larger cast, an ensemble, but as someone expected to helm a movie, to carry it, nope. There's a lot of shooting going on. I've not read any of his books yet still, but I have purchased them. And I think I have maybe the audiobook for versed in both of his main series, but when I got injured a few years ago, I think it was a few years ago at this point, and was bedridden for a while, I got onto, because they were suggested to me for some reason. I don't know why they were suggested to me, but I started watching Brandon Sanderson's podcast, and then I would watch all of those and went back and watched his old live streams. And I enjoy those a lot. I enjoy him and Dan. Oh. Well, just Dan. And so I've not read them yet, but I would like to at some point check out his Mistborn and Stormlight Archive books. I've heard they're quite good. Yeah, it was a little scary. I think I just got out of bed way too fast. And so I kind of fainted, blacked out. And I woke up on my bedroom floor. I was like, I don't know how I got here. And then I think in that state I was still okay. But I got up too fast again from there because I was still disorientated and went to the bathroom. And it happened again. And I think that's where I fell on my side against the bathtub lip or whatever, and I could barely walk without being in constant pain. I didn't go to the hospital or anything because I could tell nothing was broken because I didn't have pain from any kind of pressure. I think it was some form of nerve damage that just had to heal on its own. And that's what it did. I don't know, like maybe a month, 6 weeks. Probably somewhere between 4 and 8 weeks where I was pretty much out of it. I'm out of range. Wait, I didn't even realize that was possible. I was just walking randomly. And then there was also the scare with my father who had a stroke, severe stroke, like 3 years ago. I think it was 3 years at this point. He's in the hospital for like 3 weeks. Almost died. Thankfully, he's recovered pretty much 100%. Though his personality is a little bit different, which is frustrating for me as the person who notices, and just a lot of frustration there. I was dealing with nightmares about him dying for a long time after that happened too. And I think, obviously I don't know any specifics, but I think Lunchbox told me that I don't know. Sean, so, you know, he can say hi himself too. Doesn't need to be strange, but you can tell him I said hi. Unlike some of my other friends, I will say this. Just because we haven't talked in a while, for more likely than it's just stupid reasons of people being dumb. You are not someone like some other friends who I stopped talking to and ended the relationship because it needed to end and I didn't want it to continue. This is just the case, obviously drifting apart and not putting in the minimal effort to keep it going, with factors coming into play like various life things happening on both our sides. And COVID was just a fucking mess. I think how wild it is. The passage of time and everything. I'll be turning 40 this year. Ridiculous. You absolutely did not offend me at all. There was just a point where I felt like, oh man, I gotta to reignite this friendship. I'm gonna have to write a diatribe explaining everything, and then the stuff with my father happened. I'm like, oh god, I can't. I'm too emotionally unstable right now to handle any other kind of things that in my head would be heavy. Like, I can't deal with this right now. I can't. My god, we are so old. But back to what Lunchbox was. I think Lunchbox told me this. So I don't hope it's accurate, actually. No, I don't hope it's accurate, but I think I heard your mom passed. And this is probably a while ago at this point. Which, if that did, I'm very sorry to hear that. I think that was another factor, too, in the whole thing. It was like, man, I got the shit with my father, and that happened. Like, this is terrible timing. I'm gonna put this to the side for later. Very sorry to hear that. Just like, I don't know, I'm gonna put this back in the shelf, and I will collect it later. Because I can only imagine how tough that is as someone who experienced and dealt with the fear, just the fear of losing my father. I can't even imagine what it's like to actually lose them. Well, that's so wrong. Oh my god, that's very fresh. Get away from me, robots. Oh, hi there, don't kill me. What's that? I'll take some fertilizer. I'll take some shit. Don't mind me, I'm just collecting shit. 1,000 coins per shit. That is what I'm most scared of happening with my father over his remaining years. My grandmother on my father's side had Alzheimer's. My grandmother on my mother's side got it. My grandfather on my father's side, I think, just eventually had a form of dementia from being old, from just aging. But my grandmother had it for a long time, and that was rough. Because I don't really remember her pre that. So I just saw her at an already somewhat lost state, and over time she lost all functionality. 'Cause I remember being very young and used to read my Aladdin kids book with her when she could still understand some English, and we'd draw together. And eventually that was not a thing. And what sucks too is that in my case, I don't know what it was for you, but my dad's on the older side. He had me when he was 39, so my father is currently going to be turning 79 this year. And maybe my hope is that he is someone who has a long life still ahead of him. Because I would like to have him for a bit more selfishly. Oh, come on. I try to get my dad to just exercise a little bit. Because it's not only good for his body, but also good for the brain. And he just can't care. And he eats like shit. He's just... We've gotten to the point in our relationship, essentially, where it really is me in the parent role. More so. Which is... well... I'm cool with it because I love him, and he was a great parent to me for so long, but it is sad. It's not frustrating. It can be frustrating, but more than anything, it's just kind of sad. I definitely get that. That's one thing I try to... I'm very strict about my dieting and exercise and all that because I've been both a depressive eater, getting much bigger than I am now, but also I had an eating disorder, and I don't know if depressive eating is technically an eating disorder, but outside of that, I had an actual eating disorder and was underweight. You've lost 20 since Thanksgiving. That's awesome. Nice. Very good. Very, very good. But I don't know if me being underweight was when we were still talking or not. It's been a while since then, but I don't... The timing of it, and I don't know how public I was with it, but I got to... I think my lowest weight was 117 because I had the eating disorder without a fancy medical sounding name. I don't believe it has one, called chewing and spitting, where I would chew food and then I would spit it out. So I would not ingest it. I would just chew it, get those surface flavors, and spit it out. And I over-exercised there too. I would run with a lot of layers so that I would sweat a lot. And I knew something was wrong when multiple people asked me if I had cancer. Because that's what I looked like. I looked like a cancer patient, apparently. But I've been at a healthy weight for years now. So that's good. I wish it was possible to put on weight in specific locations. Because, man, I'm pretty good most places, but I would just like a slightly fatter ass. I would just like a bit extra cushion for the pushing. But I feel like that is going to require actual weight gaining of more significant means and then cutting. I don't want to do that. This has been the most uneventful. This thing's not even open, is it? I don't think so. Another nice thing is that I'm using them for the first time. I'm just using them to listen though. But I got last year, maybe, I don't know how long I've had these, but I haven't really used them. I got these Arctic or something or other. I think it's Steel Series wireless game buds for Xbox, which are very nice because I can't do headsets. The strain of the strap just with the glass in it, it hurts my head way too much. It gives me a headache every time. Been wearing these now for a little over 3 hours. All good still. Hey there, Sean. How are you doing? Still paranormal it up, I'm sure. Fuck you! You fucking piece of shit. Took 8 months off and I'm about to start back up. Nice. What the hell is that? Fuck you, spider. Don't follow me. D&D podcast? Cool. What? What? Oh shit. I am fucking dead. I knew that. It doesn't matter. I didn't really have any good loot or any shit on me anyway. Just some more lost weapons and shit. You finally picked up Blu-ray of House. Very, very nice. Great movie. I am scared about the Netflix acquisition of Warner Brothers. I'm sure they will still release some things physically and put things out theatrically for a time that is already set in certain contracts, but once those contracts are up, who knows? But then again, those contracts might be good to the point where physical media is even still around. Who knows? That's what matters to me. I don't give a shit about physical media with games anymore. Haven't for a while, but when it comes to movies and TV shows, it matters a great deal. Return safely from Buried City? I can do that. So easy. We'll do that. We'll just do a free loadout. So who cares? Just gonna go in and out. I undertook a humongous endeavor last year and spent so much of my free time getting through all of my movies, well, a very humongous selection of my movies, to see what I actually wanted to keep in my collection and wonder what I wanted to throw out. Well, sell, not throw out, that is. It was very exhausting. Letterboxd the whole experience. Big fan of Letterboxd, outside of them not including TV shows. Just stupid. I don't know if any of y'all use Plex. You can get it up on my server, because my server is available for anyone to access remotely. Well, if they get permission, of course, not just anyone. Also, not looking forward to the price increase that will surely come with the finalization of that acquisition. I really wanted Paramount to get them, even though people don't like Paramount because of their ownership and all that. But in terms of caring about physical media, Paramount is much better at that.
This is Apollo. Did you bring those grenades, Raider? My new designs look great on paper, but I'll need someone to chuck them at some machines to do
This will be
anything
my
for
last raid. It is right around the time I typically end. I don't really want to look for shit. I just want to get the fuck. Wait, I'm that close to a station? Shit, man. I'm getting the fuck out of here right now. Maybe I'll loot this building right here. Oh, no, we're good. I won't mess with you. You leave me alone. I want to get my feet done. I don't want to get my feet done. Feet are gross. F-E-A-T. Don't be a stranger, Dawn. And I'll be calling it a stream right now as well. Anyway. So, that, you can hear my whole rigmarole. Jesus Christ, I can't talk. That is going to do it for this here stream. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you, those who are here, those who were here, anyone checking out the archive. It means a whole hell of a lot to me that y'all are willing to spend any amount of your time with me and my nonsense. So, thank you. Thank you. Of course, if you enjoy this here stream and haven't already given it a like, a thumbs up, please do that. It helps out, it is appreciated, and it just makes me feel good. And if you are new to the channel, why not consider subscribing and stay up to date when the streams happen every weeknight, 7 p.m. Central to roughly this time, as well as the other stuff I put on the channel like the Pixelated Sausage Show, Attack the Backlog, and unamazingly, Baka. That is going to do it for tonight, though. Really had a good time raiding and seeing some old familiar faces I haven't seen or talked to in a long time. A very pleasant surprise. At first caught me off guard for a split second where I was like, oh shit, how do I handle this? I've been a bad friend. But really enjoyed catching up. I don't know. I probably won't play this again tomorrow. I might finally just jump into Sifu or either Stardew or potentially something else. But I wanted a nice break after finishing Final Fantasy VII, my first Final Fantasy game last night. Just wanted to relax, not think about anything too deeply. And I had a good time. So tomorrow we'll see what the game is. But for now, adios, arrivederci.